I'm just going to stream this game for a minute. See if I can get this to work. There we go. I'm going to stream this game and promote Tom Steyer for president. I mean, not president, governor, I think. He's running for governor of California. What's happening to Gavin Newsom, I wonder? He's retiring? Term limits or something? He's going to go be on TV or something? But anyway, I've heard good things from Tom Steyer, and I feel like it's time to go and promote him and say, you know what? Tom Steyer would be a good guy. Why don't we have him for governor? I'm also still promoting Jasmine Crockett. I think Jasmine Crockett should run for president personally. So I'm hoping that she'll announce, one, her support for Cori Bush, because I think that'll show us who all the liars and Zionists were. And I think, too, if she announces she's running for president, Trump will go ahead and say, you won't beat me. And he'll announce he's running for president. I think that'll be hilarious. And then I think she will beat him. Like, she'll defeat him in, like, the first week of campaigning, because he'll just crash out, because Jasmine Crockett's badass. So, anyway, Tom Steyer, I think I can get behind. I saw just a clip of him on, just one little clip of him on I've Had It podcast. But I saw that Mark Ruffalo supported him. Mark Ruffalo supported Kat Abou-Ghazali. So I'm pretty cool with his recommendation. That's the Hulk, if you didn't know. Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk. And he supported Kat Abou-Ghazali. So when I was looking up Tom Steyer and I saw he had a Mark Ruffalo endorsement, I'm like, oh yeah, no, he's probably endorsing him for the right reasons. And the reasons that we need to pay attention to. And I think I saw some other people endorsing Tom Steyer. I can't remember right now who it was off the top of my head, but anyway, I feel pretty confident that he is the person to support. Also, it seems like they got some other guy who is leading the race, but there's a possibility of Tom Steyer closing the gap. So another reason I wanted to go ahead and be one of the ones supporting him. Now, I got banned in a Vanguard chat, I think, for supporting Jasmine Crockett. They really freaked out when I pointed out that only a Zionist would falsely call somebody a Zionist in order to smear them, as people have been doing with Jasmine Crockett recently. And I thought, they all kind of fell into that category. They had to insist that they knew better, that yes, Jasmine Crockett was a Zionist, and they somehow had the inside knowledge of that, and they had, felt so strongly about it that they had to ban me for suggesting otherwise. Of course, it's not true. I mean, one of them said, I'll look it up. One of the moderators said, I'll look it up. So they should have looked it up and found out that, indeed, Jasmine Crockett has not endorsed the Zionists in St. Louis. And I saw the Young Turks made a video about it. It's like, they're terrible. Like, I never watched the Young Turks video ever. But since they were the ones, that Google brought up in the search for who is Jasmine Crockett endorsing, I watched the video, and it was terrible. It was exactly what I expected, except I wasn't expecting Nina Turner to be there. Nina Turner was there trying to talk shit about Jasmine Crockett, too. And it's just like, you're on the Young Turks talking shit about Jasmine Crockett. Like, I really didn't have a negative opinion of you before, Nina Turner, but when you're doing that, I definitely do have a negative opinion of you, and it does kind of bring up my feelings that I kind of had an intuitive suspicion of Nina Turner from back in the day. So, like, the suspicions were confirmed by her showing up on the Young Turks to talk shit about Jasmine Crockett. And the video of the host, the Young Turks host, talking shit about Jasmine Crockett was awful. She was so terrible. Of course, they had a black woman do it. And then Joy Reid, or not Joy Reid, Nina Turner. Nina Turner came on and said, oh, you were so spot on in the way you made fun of Jasmine Crockett. And it's like, really? We have time for that shit when you got Trump in the White House and you're probably just jealous of the fact that, okay, the best I can say is you're jealous of the fact that Jasmine Crockett is better at fighting Trump and opposing Trump than you are. And the worst I can say is you're working for Trump and Putin to try to smear or discount your biggest Trump and Putin's biggest opponent in America, Jasmine Crockett. And it's interesting how much, the Vanguard people can be fine with supporting AOC, but not Jasmine Crockett when they're virtually the same. Like the complaints against them are the same. If you find somebody who's pretending to be more leftist than the Vanguard, then they'll be like, no, Jasmine Crockett and AOC are terrible. But the Vanguard's in that zone where they're trying to get everybody who supports AOC to watch their channel, but they're trying to make sure that you are against Jasmine Crockett. And it's just, that's been proven to me by their moderators, by their censorship, by the comments of the people in their chats, like the culture that they cultivate there on the Vanguard. So I've had that experience of being censored for supporting Jasmine Crockett in numerous so-called leftist live streams that are not leftist. And so it's like, time to call that out. Hello. And basically it comes down to, although it frustrates me, I guess Jasmine Crockett really has responded. She said Cori Bush has not asked for her endorsement yet. And I guess maybe that's the protocol. You're supposed to ask the people for your endorsement. You're not supposed to just run around endorsing people. Or she just wants the discussion to go on for a while so that people who are, jumping at any chance to criticize Jasmine Crockett expose themselves for what they are. Because why are they jumping at that chance? I think it's become pretty clear to everybody that nobody likes AIPAC, that nobody's going to support anybody who's an AIPAC supported candidate. So why would she endorse an AIPAC supported candidate? For that matter, why did they bother Tallaricoing her? Why did they cheat her out of the primary if Tallarico wasn't the more Zionist candidate? What sense would it make for them to cheat and put the less Zionist candidate in power? Now, I don't know what the claims are that Tallarico's a Zionist, but I know that people didn't talk about it as much as they talked about Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, I don't usually play video games on live streams, but I decided to do it because I think they canceled Asmongold from Twitch. And so I thought, just to be a bitch, I guess, I would do it. I play a lot of video games. I just don't play video games on stream that much. But I think I'll start, why not? See what happens. If people seem to like it. I was supporting Tom Steyer. I feel like Tom Steyer's a good candidate for governor, I think. And I'm not entirely sure what he's running for, mayor of LA or governor. I can't remember. Do you guys remember? But I support him. Seems good. Seems like a good enough guy to support. So, what do you think of Tom Steyer? Have you seen him? I remember when he was running for president not long ago. It was good. Have you seen Tom Steyer recently? You know who I'm talking about? Tom Steyer. He's like a billionaire, I think, and he's running for governor of California, I believe. But he also just happens to be the only person with like acceptable takes, I think, or the most acceptable stances on things. I saw Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk, recently endorsed him, and Mark Ruffalo endorsed Kat Ghazali, so it seems like he's paying enough attention to take his recommendation. But also, I saw Tom Steyer himself on just a clip of him on the Off Had It podcast. It's like, okay, well, you seem like a good guy. You seem like you know what you're talking about. Who all's in the chat? Who have we got here, Turtle Duck? Is it just you still? And what's going on with you? I figured I'd just do this stream to support Tom Steyer. If somebody wanted to give me a bunch of money so I can take a break from working and support him constantly, then I can do that. But I'm going to start, obviously, as you can see, I'm going to start um, a new theme going here with some video games on the screen as I talk, the stuff that I talk. So, so, yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see if this, if the new style is preferred. I doubt that the quality is very good, but hopefully you can at least see what's going on. And I might shut it down at a moment's notice too, because somebody might be coming over in a minute, so we'll see. But in the meantime, supporting Tom Steyer, supporting Jasmine Crockett. I mean, she's not currently running for anything, but she's still somehow, the talk of the internet. So it's like, maybe you should be running for president while everybody's talking about you, and make Trump have to respond to all this stuff too. And I think if you were running for president and Cori Bush asked for your endorsement, and you endorsed Cori Bush at that time, like, I think that would be kind of a win-win-win-win-win for everybody. Hello, Joker. Well, like I said, I probably won't play too long. I probably won't be live too long, just because it is a different format for me. I'm not really set up to do this. But oh, it's fun to do something different. It's fun to mess around with video games and steal somebody else's thunder. And all these right-wing losers who play video games and talk, it's like, yeah, why don't you watch video games being played by left-wing losers? That's one nice thing about video games, is you just win and win and win. You know what you're doing. Just keep on winning. This is Asphalt, by the way. This is a free video game. It's like one of those freemium games. You can pay for shit in the game. I think it's made by Microsoft, so after I found that out, I stopped. I think it's been bought by Microsoft. Owned by Microsoft, so after I found that out, I stopped spending any money on it. I used to never spend any money on any video games, other than buying the game itself. But then I guess during the pandemic, I got into the habit of some games, unfortunately. And I kept that habit up for a few years with this game, and then I quit when I found out it was Microsoft. Because who has time for that? Or who wants to support any of that? So, let's see. I should do this one. This is a long race. So, oh, there's Ganesh. Well, I don't think we're getting any approval for this format. People are not interested in conversation in video games. This is probably the wrong platform to try it on, for one thing. But that's okay. It's better than having trolls here, which is the usual live experience on net and YouTube. And it gives me an excuse to play some games since I was supposed to be working on my book, but I was taking a break to do a live stream, and then I was like, oh, I might play a game. And I was like, oh, I should have been promoting Tom Steyer. Oh, I can play a game and promote Tom Steyer and be like the Asmongold of the left. But I hear he got canceled, so you might know what he got canceled for? I mean, for being a fascist, I imagine, although usually that gets people promoted and lots of money, so you know specifically what got him canceled? I was in the mood to talk shit about all these fake leftist accounts. Hassan Piker, the Vanguard, and just all this trash that's out there designed to slightly appeal to leftists and keep people occupied on their channel instead of actually putting together good ideas and plans to end Trumpism. And make sure that's not ever the focus. But we'll fix their little red wagon. Anyway, what are y'all up to tonight? What are you guys' hopes and ambitions? I want to promote Tom Steyer. I think it would be cool if Tom Steyer can gain all this like online momentum and take the California governor's race. Partly just because they act like it can't be done, or you know, they've already got it in the bag, or you know, just the typical Putin stuff where he controls all the candidates and then the candidates drop out and give their support to the Putin candidate to try to avoid the one or two actually good people that might be out there. I feel like if you are a good person, you should just go ahead and drop out and give your support to the better person who, you know, it's easy to acknowledge, hey, somebody's just better at this. Somebody's um, a better choice than I am for the leader because they're more like democratic socialist, more anti-Trump, more American. And I haven't seen all the candidates in this race. I don't even know if it's uh, the governor's race. I think the California governor's race. But I know Tom Steyer seems awesome. Like he was running for president. I kind of wish he was doing that, but I don't know who they think is going to run for president. I know Gavin Newsom's not gonna do it. I mean, I guess he might do it, and he might even get away with it. I just think people hate him so much for what he said to Ben Shapiro. I don't see how he possibly can. I don't see how he can possibly, you know, just recover from that. That should be like a black stain. Glazing Ben Shapiro? Like, there's not a lot worse you could do. So I want AOC, of course, or Jasmine Crockett. Either of them would be great presidential candidates, in my opinion. And I feel almost more confirmed by that the more they try to slander them. Well, of course I feel more confirmed in that the more they try to slander them, because why are they so invested in slandering them? Unless they're afraid of them. Unless AOC and Jasmine Crockett are the ones they fear the most. And it's like, I guess in a way, it seems like AOC's been kind of laying low. She hasn't been making that much news. And then this news that Jasmine Crockett's making, it's like, it's not even her. It's like what people are saying about her. And nobody listens to what she says, which is like that she hasn't endorsed anybody in this race where they're trying to claim, you know, she supports the Zionist. Who's in the chat? Who's on the stream? Now, this is probably the very worst attended live by far of any I've ever done. Oh no, they really didn't like the Who Wants Free Money stuff. The Who Wants Free Money stuff, they suppressed the crap out of that. There was only like 5 or 10 people in those lives. Well, maybe more than that. I don't think they were. I don't think this is necessarily suppressed. It's probably just boring. But the Who Wants Free Money stuff, I'm pretty sure was suppressed because the only thing different than my other usual live streams was just that topic, and it was very low attended. I don't think they really like the idea of free money. I think free money is a very revolutionary, dangerous idea that they're deathly afraid of. Which makes sense, because they're all about trying to control things with money, and if there's free money, then you can't control things with money as much. The more free money there is, the less they can control. So far, we've freed like $100 or something, 50, $100, something like that. I think we should count money that you turn into free money at least twice. Because you freed some money from one person and given some free money to someone else. But yeah, they really don't like the free money streams. I guess they don't really like any of my streams, but some of them take off regardless. Okay, I think my Switch might be getting too hot though. Might be about time to shut it down. I can hear it working overtime. I have a really old Switch. I got it the day it came out, so it's as old as it can be. In America, anyway. Hello. We're promoting Tom Steyer in the live. Have you guys heard of Tom Steyer? Have you seen any of Tom Steyer's interviews? We're going to go ahead and promote Tom Steyer to be the next, I think, governor of California. I don't know what's happening to Gavin Newsom, though. Hope his dumbass doesn't think he's running for president after what he said to Ben Shapiro. What are you guys doing? What are y'all up to? What are the people in the chat into? And welcome. I go by Puffin. I don't usually live stream video games, but I just decided it'd be fun to do it. And it's okay. I don't know how it is for you guys, but I feel like I'm kind of multitasking. Getting some video games played and getting some stumping for Steyer done. I do feel like Tom Steyer was very impressive in what I saw of his appearance on I've Had It podcast. The fact that he's on the Have Had It podcast, I feel like shows a recognition of where the people are and who the people are and who you want to vote for you, who the real Democrats are. There's just so many fake leftists, fake Democrats. I guess that's what it comes down to, is like there's a pretty big sweet spot between the fake leftists and the fake Democrats, but you don't get to hear from any of them. I'm kind of a far leftist myself, so I get kind of frustrated with the fake leftists who are just, fake, much less actually leftist. So I get frustrated with them, but I guess when I say a sweet spot, I mean it doesn't really extend to like centrists, but it extends to like lots and lots of progressive Democrats who are to the left of the corporate Democrats, and really to the left of the people who pretend like they're leftists but aren't. People who act like they're some type of ultra leftists, and they just aren't leftists at all. They're just Trump-ooneers pretending to be leftists. And so we leftists are never allowed to actually have any audience. That's kind of how you know it's a leftist you're watching, because they don't have any audience. So maybe I should play video games more often to confirm that rule. Anyway, do any of you people like video games? Have you seen video games before? Maybe everyone's just astounded. Everyone who comes into the chat is just too astounded to make anything. I feel like people should know how YouTube and social media stuff works. That, like, comments make more people arrive, and likes, engagement makes more people arrive. That sounds like, you gotta get in the touchdown to win the football game. But it's like, I don't know, I guess some people just are too good for such things. Don't want to take any chances with video games, because what if video games do turn out to be popular? What if people do like video games? Let's not take any chances. But so far, people don't like video games. Like, it's cool. Don't worry about it. It's cool. It's going to be fine. Nothing's going to happen. Tom Steyer won't gain one vote. No, he probably will. I became the 14th member of Lauren Preacher's voter group today. That was cool. It was nice to see people organizing voting that way. I forget what it was called right now, but it was some type of voter coordination website. Hey, Ganesh. So, well, I think this stream we can stick a fork in it. Oh, did I not have enough time? Oh, I needed 139.5. That was too slow. We'll try another race. Your comment was held for review, so I don't think I'm going to bother if you want to try to retype it or something. I don't think I'm going to bother reviewing your comment. Like I said, I'm almost done with the live. I don't really have time for the trolls. It was not a successful live, but that's okay. What is this? Ooh. Okay. That was over. Claim reward. This one's over. What happened to the reward? The reward just disappeared. Huh. Okay. Thanks, game. Just raise, collect some stuff. Okay. I'll probably quit here in a few minutes, but I can always say I did something to try to promote Tom Steyer. It didn't do much, but I committed to trying, and I tried something, and it didn't really work. And that's cool. I'll try something else. I just want to promote anybody who's good. There's so much tension about AOC and Jasmine Crockett right now. I want to support them, but also kind of waiting for them to silence the critics. I do feel kind of bad for Jasmine Crockett, like whatever her like strategy is supposed to be on being a little slow to respond to stuff. I feel like she's like the queen of the clapback. How can she be slow to respond to what everybody's saying? She has been responding, but she just hasn't she hasn't shut it down. Like, where I see it stands right now is she said Cori Bush and this Wells Zionist guy have not asked her for her endorsement. I don't understand why Cori Bush wouldn't have asked her for her endorsement already. It doesn't make sense. I feel like, is there something I'm missing? Like, I believe Cori Bush is anti-AIPAC, but is that the problem? Is she trying to do that whole thing where they're smearing Jasmine Crockett as AIPAC so she doesn't want Jasmine Crockett's endorsement because they're going to try to say that Jasmine Crockett's AIPAC? Like, is she part of that? Because to me, that makes you the secret Zionist. If you're saying somebody's AIPAC, but they're not, then you're diluting the criticism that is criticizing AIPAC. Like, you're helping them. What game is it? Well, I don't have to tell you. You're a terrible person. I'll tell somebody else if they ask. You can watch the replay of the live. Or you can just pay attention. Like, it probably says the name of the game all over the game, honestly. Play it right this time. Sorry about the dumbass troll in the chat. If anybody else is here, there's a dumbass troll in the chat that everybody hates, but they're back, so whatever. There is a dumbass troll in the chat who everybody hates. Sorry about the dumbass troll in the chat who everybody hates. So I'm supporting Tom Steyer, the candidate for governor of California, I think. Hoping to be able to support Jasmine Crockett or AOC, but in the meantime, I guess I'm running for president, puffing for president. My platform includes seize all companies funding Trump's ballroom, automatic citizenship for everyone ICE contacted, and compensation, and life in prison for ICE and all their enablers. Life in prison for all ICE and all their enablers. Give their homes to immigrants. Oh no. Now the cat's getting in on it. Messed it up again. I need to remember what those things are to get it right. Yeah, you're not doing anything. You don't live in America. You're a stupid troll. I guess you can still support whoever you want online and stuff, but I doubt you've ever made any content. You're just gonna troll people's lives. It's never gonna affect anything. And also, anybody you support, everybody will know is terrible because you're terrible. So your support for somebody will just hurt their chances. Think about that. You're not American, dude. You're a Trumpootineer. No Trumpootineers are American. Even the ones who lived in America, they're all just traitors now. You're all just traitors now. Yeah, all Americans hate all Trumpootineers. They're like oil and water. We really are like the opposite. There's one. Alright, well, I'm going to shut down the live. Pretty sure it's not going to get any better when the only person in the live is a Trumpootineer. No one ever wants to talk to a Trumpootineer. They're the worst people who've ever lived. Everyone hates Trumpootineers. Oh, Echo's here too. Well, welcome back, Echo. Sorry, there's a Trump-Boutonniere here. Okay, what did I not do? 5 stunts? Okay. But supporting Tom Steyer, if anybody watches this in the future, that was essentially what we were considering trying to do, and didn't really work. We hardly got to talk to anybody. We got to talk to Mr. Turtle Duck for a minute and Echo for a minute, so yay. Lucky us. I guess I could do 5 stunts. We just finish the race and do 5 stunts and then we'll be done. Have you guys heard any Tom Steyer interviews or quotes or anything? It's pretty good. I remember when he was running for president last time around, I think. Or not too long ago. I remember thinking he was okay then too, but he's running for California governor, I think, now, and apparently everybody else is just a bunch of Putin puppets, would be my guess. Anytime you got a bunch of randos running for an office, you can suspect Putin had something to do with it. He's always paying people to run for office just so they can drop out so he can control the outcomes of the elections. It's like everybody knows he does it, so I don't know why we don't have like some type of awareness of it and stop him from meddling with our elections all the time. But if we just elect the right people that he's meddling with the elections to stop, who I think in this case is obviously Tom Steyer, then we can stop him. Piece of cake. Turn all their evil against them. Make their evil plans backfire. I just totally forgot to do 5 stunts. I was going to do 5 stunts. Oh well, we'll do it this time. So, have you guys watched Tom Steyer at all? Have you seen any of his content? Is it just the Nazi and Echo in the chat? What did Echo say? What games do you play? This one mostly, really. I mostly play this game. I don't play the games that much. I would play more if I didn't have to work. But, which is one reason I started doing this. I was watching a stupid Hassan Piker video about Asmongold. He was like going over the whole life story or whatever. Just talking about how, you know, he didn't have to work because he played video games and streamed it. And I was like, you know what? I'll play video games and stream it. And, talk politics, but just for the left instead of the Nazis. And you know, you don't expect, oh, I'm gonna be able to get a large following, and I won't have to go to work like Asmongold because he was a Nazi. So, of course, he's gonna get the promotion of these channels, and you know, patrons and all this stuff, because they'll pay you to spread Nazi propaganda. That's probably why. What's his name is here? Typhoon or Tycoon or whatever his name is. Probably why he's here is getting paid to troll. And it's like, I guess if you could play video games, why wouldn't you just play video? Why wouldn't you become an influencer and get like the big money that they're willing to pay people? Oh, because no one would listen to you. Like your greatest skill is trolling. Damn it, I forgot to do the 5 tricks. Well, Asmongold's been booted, so I already have a larger following than Asmongold. Ha 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 ha. I'm already streaming to more people than Asmongold because I've got 2 people watching this stream. Well, you don't really count as a person. So I could block you in this stream, but you could just go pay. You could just go make your APAC comments in another chat and get $7,000 per comment in another chat. So it really doesn't do any good. Or do they only pay you $7,000 to troll my chat? Will they pay you $7,000 to troll any chat, or they only pay you $7,000 per comment to troll my chat? Is my chat worth $7,000 to a comment to troll, but anybody else's is probably only worth like $50? How much do they pay you to troll other people? Is it $7,000 a comment to troll anybody, or is it $7,000 a comment just to troll me? I didn't do it again. Yeah, you said Israel paid you $7,000 a comment to troll, and then you deleted the comments. Yeah, you said Israel pays you $7,000 per comment to troll, and then you deleted the comments. But it doesn't really matter because we're going to end the live stream, right? Like, what's the point of just talking to dumbass Nazis? Like, I'm not here for your entertainment. You're just a dumbass Nazi. Oh no, is there anybody else here yet? Or is it just that dumbass Nazi? It's just the dumbass Nazi Typhoon Gamer. He gets paid $7,000 per control my live stream. But when I ask him how much he gets paid to troll other live streams, he pretends it didn't happen. So you get paid $7,000 per comment to troll my live stream. Why do you think Israel's so afraid of me? That they want to pay you so much to troll me? Why do you think Israel's so afraid of me that they want to pay you $7,000 per comment to troll me? What's your best guess as to why Israel is so afraid of me that they want to pay you $7,000 per comment that you troll me? Do they ever tell you specific things that they want you to make sure to troll extra hard to avoid me saying? What do you think they pay you $7,000 a comment to troll me for? It's a Switch, Nintendo Switch. What do you think they pay you $7,000 per comment to troll me for? Why do you think APAC pays you $7,000 per comment to troll me? What do you think APAC's so afraid of me doing that they want to pay you $7,000 per comment to troll me? Why do you think Israel pays you $7,000 a comment to troll me? What's your point for thinking that Israel pays you $7,000 per comment to troll me? Why are you afraid of the outcomes of it being known that what you said that Israel pays you $7,000 a comment to troll me is going to be known? Because you said Israel pays you $7,000 per comment to troll me. Why are you afraid of that? What are you afraid of? Why are you so afraid that when I read your comment that you said Israel pays you $7,000 a comment to troll me, and you had to delete that comment? So did you lose your $14,000 for deleting the 2 comments about how Israel pays you $7,000 to troll me? Did you lose $14,000 for deleting those comments? You just had to give up $14,000 to try to protect yourself from the truth of claiming that Israel gives you $7,000 per comment to troll me. All you do is claim that Israel gives you $7,000 per comment to troll me, and then when I ask you why you think Israel gives you $7,000 to comment to troll me, you can't even say anything. You just keep retracting your messages. Nobody even read them. Nobody even read your messages, and you keep retracting them like a stupid loser. Why are you such a loser? Why does everybody hate you so much? You're an APAC troll. They pay $7,000 a comment to troll. Nobody cares, dude. You're not important. Nobody was reading your comments anyway. If one other person was here and they read your comment, they could repeat your comments, but nobody cares. The funny thing is how nobody cares about you. You said you get $28,000 for the stream. I don't think you do very good math. If you get $7,000, you should have made at least $350,000 by now. Who's paying you? You said APAC. You think maybe they're trying to cheat you? Maybe they're trying to keep some of the money they said they're going to give you? For $7,000 a comment, you probably have made about $350,000 by now. You made about 50 comments. You just can't count? Are you just incredibly stupid? Well, I knew that, but like, are you too stupid to know how numbers work? In addition to all the other stupid shit you are? All the other ways you're one of the stupidest people anyone's ever met? You're one of the stupidest people who's ever been known by anybody ever in the history of the world? one of the absolute stupidest lunks of... Oh no! I was the stupid one there. I chose to run directly into the wall. What the hell? Is your stupidity catching? I was going to beat the first player guy. Now I'm in third. Oh well. So much for supporting Tom Steyer. I guess if you put Tom Steyer's name in a live stream, they won't let more than 5 people see it. Because, well, I don't know. I say let's go ahead and make Tom Steyer trend. If they're afraid of him, he must be good. That's kind of the rule of thumb. If they're afraid of your guy, he must be good. Seems like they're the most afraid of Jasmine Crockett. Seems like they are afraid of AOC as well. They like to lie about her. But I think they're most afraid of Jasmine Crockett because they really lie about her a lot. Oh no, I have to actually play this. I gotta play this to get 1,700 things, and I don't think I have any more tickets to play. Okay. Now this is the one I was failing to do 5 stunts for. How stupid. Oh, well, I got one more ticket, so I'll do it this time. So yeah, Tom Steyer seems good. It says usually I get $7,000 for each live stream that I get more to attack you. What? You get more to attack me. The Mossad are on your side. The FBI and the Mossad. You're bragging that the FBI and the Mossad are on your side. So you're bragging that you are in a child sex trafficking network. That's what you're bragging about? That you're in a child sex trafficking network? You're in here bragging about being in a child sex trafficking network? Why would you run around bragging on the internet about being in a child sex trafficking network? Don't people on the internet generally not like child sex traffickers? Like, couldn't it be kind of dangerous for you to be admitting that you're a child sex trafficker on the internet? I don't think people like child sex traffickers on the internet. Is all really. Yeah. I think I've done enough. I think I did my part. Yeah, because people don't like child sex traffickers on the internet. And when you're bragging about being one, that's going to go over poorly for you. Even if you delete your comments, I mean, I already read your comments, so everyone's going to know that you're a child sex trafficker and you're bragging about it on the internet. You know, maybe you shouldn't do that. I forgot to do the 5 stunts again. That was just pathetic. That was pathetic. I might go ahead and get the more tickets. No, I don't think anybody's really here. The only person commenting is a Nazi, so you don't count. You're not like a counting type person. You just, you know, you're just in the way. You're just something in the way. Let's see. See, nobody really likes you stupid sex traffickers. Like, everybody thinks you're terrible. And we're right. We're right to think you stupid sex traffickers are terrible. And the FBI. And the Mossad. Like, there's a reason why everyone hates you. And that everyone's right. You stupid sex traffickers, the FBI and the Mossad. Yeah, but like, I don't think you understand what's going on in the world. Like, everybody's turning against the Mossad and the FBI and the Trumpstein class. Everybody hates you guys. And we're right to hate you. And it doesn't matter if you get some money. Like, people will take that money from you when they catch up to you. You won't get to have that money. You won't get to spend that money in your later years because, you'll be in jail. All your stupid death threats, all your plans to kill the president, like, you'll be in jail. Like, don't think you're getting away with any of this shit just because you've gotten away with it for a few days. Your goose is cooked. I'm here for it. I'm excited to see what happens to you. I mean, I'll probably never know because you'll just go away and you won't be on the live stream anymore, and I'll just have to know that you were one of the terrorists they actually picked up for trying to kill your stupid god baby Führer Trump. Oh well, you shouldn't have threatened to kill Trump. If you hadn't threatened to kill Trump, you might not get the consequences that are coming your way. You shouldn't have threatened to kill me either, but they ain't gonna do shit about that. But the fact that you threatened to kill Trump, that's something the FBI will come take care of you for. Since you threatened to kill Trump, the FBI is going to take that real serious. Threatening to kill me, they don't give a shit about that. They'll probably give you a fucking reward for threatening to kill me, but since you threatened to kill Trump, you're fucked. That's how that works. So it's kind of great that really in the same thing, the same time you were sending death threats against me, you were threatening to kill Trump. So but you're scared of people telling people that you're threatening to kill him. You're scared of your secret getting out that you guys are going to kill Trump, aren't you? You're scared of that, aren't you? You're scared that somebody's going to tell people that you're going to kill Trump and you're going to get caught for it before you can get away with it? You're scared about that, aren't you? You dumb shit. Well, you'll be punished. You think the Mossad's going to protect you? What a dumbass terrorist. You think the Mossad's going to protect you in your plans to kill Trump? How is the Mossad going to protect you? Why would they protect you? Why would this Mossad bother doing anything for you? They've already got you doing everything for them. They don't owe you shit. You're already their slave. They don't have to pay you or feed you or anything. You're claiming that they pay you $7,000 a comment or $28,000 to troll me. But dude, you're not even good at trolling. Let's waste their money, I don't care what happens to you because somebody will get that money from your house when they cart you off. Or get that money from your bank account. Alright, so we're going to put Putin's puppy in the pound, get rid of Trump and J.D. Vance, and they might be getting rid of J.D. Vance for us in advance. They might be getting rid of J.D. Vance in advance. What is it, Echo? Have you always played video games? Yeah, ever since video games were invented. I've always played video games. I don't play them on live streams. I've never really done this before. See? You're here for the start of something new. But no, I don't really play video games on live streams much. But I play pretty often. I don't know, I might do it again. I probably won't. I've always thought it was stupid. But I don't know. It is relaxing to watch people play video games sometimes. It can be okay. I guess if I was doing something that meant a little more, then I could demand more from the chat. Could expect better people to show up. But, you know, you're okay, Echo, I guess. I don't know. What's your deal, Echo? Why don't you ever say much about anything? I'm sorry. What? He said, what's wrong with you? I said, what's your deal? I didn't say anything was wrong with you. I just said, what's your deal? Like, what are you, like, what's something about you? What is something about you, Echo? Where was the one with one ticket? I was just playing one that only took one ticket. I think it's this one. I kept messing it up. Finish the race, barrel rolls. Gotta do all that. Nothing really. Just trying to get by. Okay. Is it difficult where you live? Where do you live at? Is it difficult getting by where you live? Or is it easy sailing? Just if you're lazy enough, it can be difficult. Already done all that. I can't remember where I was that I was trying to get back to. Out of. It translated it to out of. And I don't know what that means. And I have to pick up the phone to like see what it translated it from. Why would it have to translate the name of where you live? YouTube is so stupid. I kind of hate it. I guess in a way it doesn't matter if you got spoiled on TikTok. There it is. Doesn't matter if you get spoiled by TikTok, because TikTok isn't what it used to be anymore either, so. You've got to make of the platform what you can. I've got to get something to eat and finish working on my book. I've taken enough of a break. You watch movies, Echo? You ever go to the movies? You live in America? I just asked you that, but I couldn't see your comment. Whoa, that was bad. Oh, and I forgot what I was doing. I gotta do fucking Oh, I didn't do enough, I don't think. I think I have to do 5 of those. Yeah, I didn't do it again. I guess I am, like, distracted from what I claim to be doing, playing a video game. Australia. Oh, you're from Australia? Cool. You come from the land down under? Are people pretty nice in Australia? Is it a nice place to live? You can probably guess I've never been to Australia. Nope. Guess I'll play this team race thing. This fast car is probably faster than it needs to be. And I'll try to catch up on your comments while it's loading up. Everything's going downhill. Australia, it's not bad. Job market is stuffed. Why don't you do stuff online? Why don't you make content on YouTube? You can just borrow my content. You can steal my content and just repost it and monetize your account. Just be careful what you use, but I bet most of it, if you used it, they wouldn't even give you any trouble for it. But yeah, just post content on YouTube and then monetize your account. Or start doing the Who Wants Free Money. I think Who Wants Free Money is like a way of making money obsolete. There's a way of personally getting in there and just changing the monetary system so that money really doesn't even exist anymore. And Who Wants Free Money, I'm pretty sure is a way to do it. Because they're afraid of Who Wants Free Money. Whenever I do a Who Wants Free Money at live stream, it's like, oh, maybe it's really boring. I don't know. I guess maybe it's really boring. Like this one's really boring, so nobody's here. But whenever I do Who Wants Free Money, it's like this many people, like one. Like there's one person at a time, or two people at a time. Like kind of to defeat the purpose of Who Wants Free Money, because you can't really find somebody who wants to give away money and somebody who wants to receive money if there's only one person in the chat. It's just the math doesn't math. You don't want to be online. I mean, you're online anyway. Why not get paid for it? What kind of work do you want to do? What kind of work do you want to do? Is what I was saying, but I was yawning when I was saying it. What industry would you work in? What field of work? What type of work would you like? I think it's pretty easy to get jobs around here. It's hard to find workers, is what it is. Well, they kidnapped a bunch of people. Oh man, was I really live for an hour? I guess it doesn't matter. What the hell? How was I live for an hour? Nothing fucking happened. I think I was live for an hour and 3 minutes. I never go live this long. This is like the worst live I've ever done. By far. An hour and 3 minutes long. Only 2 people commented. One of them was a Nazi terrorist piece of shit. This could go down on record as the worst live stream ever made, not just by me, but by anyone. Maybe I should keep going just because it's so terrible. It's rare. It's rarely terrible. It reaches a level of being terrible few live streams have ever achieved. And I'm actually doing more than I usually do. I usually just talk. Now I'm talking and playing a video game. They're like, hell no. Nope. 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 It probably looks terrible. If somebody's scrolling by, they're like, oh, this guy doesn't even have his... He's not even doing it right. And I'm not. I know. I don't care. It's not my thing. It's other people's thing. I just figured, hey, what if I started video game streaming and thousands of people started watching? I could tell them all to save the world and vote the right way and junk like that. We'll see. I joined Lauren Peritra's voter group, so that was cool. I used to do IT. Oh, I see why you don't want to be online if you did IT before. You like video games? You could play video games and get paid for it like I'm doing. I'm not doing that. I'm doing video games and getting some troll paid for it. Some troll was like, I make $20,000 every time I troll your screen. It's like, yeah, I can see how it's worth $20,000 to APAC to keep me from talking to Echo. Seems like money well spent, APAC. I think we should make trophies for Cat of a Ghazali and other candidates who APAC beat in the primaries and say, oh, well, but you got APAC to spend $5 million, so you get this trophy that, says $5 million. That's how much you got APAC to spend to beat you. So even if you didn't win, you at least took away $5 million of APAC money. And that's something. That's worthwhile. See this person kind of cheating in the game? It seems like their card keeps like teleporting. Sometimes there's cheaters in this game. I don't know if that's what that is, but I thought I saw somebody look like they were teleporting a lot. Like a cheater. I'm in 3rd out of 5. I might bring it back and take the victory. Not like that though, I hit that way too high. I'll talk about the game and see what happens. Okay, that was kind of badass. I might shut down the live and take a video of that because I need to shut down the live anyway. And that was kind of badass. Okay, I'll do that. See y'all later.